videos, see whoever's live, on my phone. It's just a nightmare. I'm the same way. I miss Rick's Life as I See It. I watch that sometimes on Wednesday nights. Heck, I'm late even for used to be late for High Boys streams at times. So
Yeah,
but you
there's the
should
watch I bought Elliot. Look,
let me blow it up there. Oh, I think I'm gonna like that. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, that's nice. I love that red. If that's red
it's like an orange.
or
It is,
orange. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. It's orange. Yeah,
and
I'm
then this is
colorblind.
big, and there's
That is
the and
that is
there's
one
the
that is
one on the
one good
left.
looking watch.
The one on the left is what my wife bought me last Christmas, a Breitling watch, and then this
Nice.
bottom one we bought now is a tag.
If I sneak over, if I sneak in there and get that watch, just don't shoot me. I'll leave all the guns and everything, the equipment on there. I'll get that watch. I love
Yeah,
watches. I like them.
yeah, they're worth a bit more than some of the guns I've got.
Wow. I know years ago I tell my daughter, I says, nothing like a fine watch. And I looked at her and I says, she was in her near her 40s. I said, you have never bought me a watch. She went and bought me a watch. I still got it. It's not expensive watch, but it's one of those big ones. What is it? God, I can't think of the name of it now. It's the one they advertise on TV a lot. The NBC used to sell. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I got two of them, two different types, silicone band and all that. I like it because it's a heavy watch, or big. I do love the Boat Invicta watches. I like some of them. I love the Boat version with the cable on it, but. Yeah, I'm kind of having to switch this Mac from the stand over to the gooseneck, and luckily this gooseneck, even though it's a clamp, does hold the camera for I can put it on the press. So not bad.
Uncle Jim jumps in. How you doing, Uncle Jim? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Uncle Jim, man. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Good to see you. I like that rock. Well, he's got UJ on it. Thinking outside the box. That's cool.
I love that place Uncle Jim's got where he can go out just outside his garage and shoot straight out, set up his guns on his driveway, and he can shoot out to those targets. I'm so jealous. Between him and Hillbilly with his own range, I'm so jealous of you guys.
Now, M. Gabriel, wait a minute, M. Gabriel. I don't have a cigar, man. I left it at home. So he said I can hear Bill Clinton now. I don't know if I want to be associated with that. Me. Rollis Carvelis has joined us. Dale Pogue, Mac, Uncle Jim, good to see you. Appreciate all you guys coming in here. I'm going to do some, I got some brand new brass which some of you are aware of. I'm going to set up the lead die, which I've never set it up. And I'm going to size it, or attempt to size it, which is probably already sized to a point. I did upgrade the lead die set with a two-step Redding standard, not tin coated or anything, titanium. I bought it for like $25 midway on sale. I told my brother, I said, I don't like the Lee expander. I like the Redding. But let me unlock.
Thanks for you. Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great
Oh,
suite. We had a nice upgrade in the suite.
I
And
forget you can highlight, Max. So sorry about that if I undid
I'm
that.
doing that as well, yeah. So, yeah, we had a great suite. We actually ate in the new Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Harrods. Really, really good food. Stunning food. And then we had brunch on the Monday in Caesar's Palace. They do a brunch buffet, an all-you-can-eat brunch buffet. And they got crab legs there. They had shrimp there. They had all sorts. It was great.
I love seafood, man. Crab legs, shrimp, you name it. Oysters, I'll eat. I have ate at one sitting the large silver dollar. I ate one time. I was young, in my 30s. I ate 4 dozen with a couple of beers. 4 dozen oysters. Well, I mean, I was full.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Uncle Jim, but at least the watch is still going,
Yeah,
and it's passed down to your son, and hopefully he'll treasure it, because those Rolexes are worth treasuring, especially the old ones.
yeah, they
Hope
sure
thanks.
are. Oh, Viejo says the new Lee Square Start expanders are great. I'm not familiar with those Vallejo, yeah, at all. But I just don't like the regular, one. So I got this here, which I'll set up tonight, and I'll just kind of dabble in this and talk, Mac and talk. But it's a little harder. I've seen, past couple of years to do a panel and then try to do reload tutorial, but we can do it. It's not that big a deal. So let me move the camera and we'll get this going here in a minute. Let me make sure we ain't missed anybody. This camera sound okay, Mac?
You sound good, and the picture's good as well.
All right, let me see if I can move this here. Sorry guys, don't get dizzy. Actually got it on a mic stand with an adapter. Let's see. Now what I do is I put this in a gooseneck clamp from Amazon. Right there. Let me see. Oh, I like Uncle Jim. I like that video you did the other week. You like Mrs. Doubtfire. Uncle Jim can put some funny stuff out.
I need to catch up. Like I was away all weekend, so I didn't have a chance to. I didn't have a chance to watch much video. So,
hang on, guys. I got to take the ISO down. Darken it a little bit. Let me see how that'll work. One of these days I'm going to get rich and I'm going to have a 2-camera setup here. Maybe a 3, but at least 2.
yeah, it'd be nice to have an extra camera in there.
I've got, the Logitech, and I can run 2 through OBS, but I don't know how. I'd have to try to experiment, to get it done. All right, let me try to get there we go. I got this Gooseneck. Eagle sent me the link. That's what he uses, and it's pretty nice. It works real well. It's basically suspended right now between me and you and the monitor here in midair. So, hope you guys are doing well. If just talk whatever you want to talk about, Mac, from time to time. You can ask me what I'm doing. Any questions, highlight them, let me know. We're going to set this up with it's weird. Lee, the number 19, does 40 S&W and does 9mm. Some other companies that use show holders, their number is different for 9 versus 40. But Lee seems to be, do 2 calibers. So, let me get my Unique out. I buy these guys, they're a little more flimsy than they used to be. I buy these like pharmacy things. You can get them at Dollar Tree for $1.25 for 2. I bought about 4 a few weeks ago. I'm gonna go back and get about 8 of them. And they're good enough. You can put heavy, stuff in them. It flexes, but nice little baskets. The ones a few years ago was a lot made better, but these are still good. So if you need a basket for reloading, head to Dollar Tree. They got them at times.
And you can always find good baskets in Goodwill. I bought a bunch in Goodwill a little while ago, and you can pay them for $1 or so, and nice solid plastic one. DJ Play Nice is there. Good to see you, DJ. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you, DJ. Let me set this die up, which I hate this doggone. I need a tool to turn these Lee finger killers, I call them. Finger killer lock rings. I did take the rubber out per Vallejo's suggestion. All right, let's see. Turn it down till it touches.
Dale Pogue has just asked you, did you get his second email, Elliot?
Yes, I got that. And I hate to be, I'm sorry I've been late, guys. I've been doing this, that, and the other. I'm going to get those shipped out. Even the one tonight, I'm going to get it shipped. What I want to do, I want to get 2 or 3 or 4 and just go drop them off at the same time. So I don't have to run back and forth to the post office. Let me see, I'm looking for something. Oh, I know where my pliers are. They're out there on my lawnmower. They're keeping gas from flowing out. Yep. So let me get some pliers here right quick. We'll try regular pliers instead of channel locks. I figured I'd get wrapped up in this stool. Yep. All right. I think I can tighten it with pliers. Yeah.
Gun website has joined us. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Gun websites. Oh yeah, G-Webs. Good to see you, G-Webs. We're gonna lube these up. These are brand new. They've never been sized.
They should size quite easy then, should they?
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Very easy. Very easy. So, got that sized. Let me make sure it'll focus. It's funny. Sometimes it'll do it right off the get-go.
If the with that camera, yeah, if it's on any sort of zoom, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like close up.
Okay.
You need to take the zoom all the way down, and it'll focus then.
Okay. Yeah, I've tried a few settings. I got it on continue autofocus. That's working good. I want to know what the other setting is. Do you do wide? Do you do spot? Because there's two settings on that camera that you combine. And when we get off, maybe let me know. I think last week I had it set, I think just like yours. It would follow me. It would show close-ups. It just worked really great. And I forgot what setting I had it on. Don't even remember now.
I did a in MR, which is like a preset program. I actually went in and programmed it via watching somebody on YouTube how to do it for your thing. So it's got set on that. So all I do is when I switch it on, I hit the mode button, go to MR, and it takes me straight to 4K, and all the settings are done there. But it only works inside. If I have the MR outside, it lets too much light in, and it just wipes everything out. So you have to go back to automatic then.
Yeah, you did a custom setting, right? Sounds
Yes.
like. Yeah.
That's what I've got set up for indoors, yeah.
I do notice continuous focus seems to work better. I've actually did that past couple, last time, but it's the other setting that's got me thrown off. But I remember the continuous, so I leave it there. There's one more setting. It's wide, spot, etc. That's the one I want to know. And all you do is hit that little button. It's got two buttons. If you hit that really on the left side of that wheel, left side of the wheel upper, that little button, it'll tell you down in a little square box is what it's on, like wide, center, et cetera, et cetera. So, okay, got that size. Let's get this flare going. I have never set this one up before. I am gonna just turn it down until it touches it for right now. A little different with the reading. It seems like sometimes you think you're there and you're not because of the two-step. That I remember. And I just go by feel and how the bullet seats when I do this setup. I don't measure anything. I could and I have, but I typically don't need to. Yeah, I got a good deal on this. I think I may have bought it on my birthday time frame at Midway when they gave me a discount. This thing's regular $40, but I gave like almost half price for it. It's barely starting to flare. Let me test, because sometimes I can see what it does now. Nope, I figured it wasn't ready.
Yeah, G-Web has been really, really nice. I think we're in the low to mid 90s with a little bit of a breeze here today. That's what it's been today and yesterday. It's beautiful weather at the moment. So it sounds like it's nice down with you as well. Probably a little bit cooler, I think, with you. I think it is, but we're around about 91, 92 today. We did it 100 one day last week.
I know one thing, it feels good being outdoors.
Oh,
It's not, too hot, not too humid yet here in Georgia. I love this time of year because it just feels good. And then I love, of course, the fall. Let me see. It's starting to flare. So that's that two-step. It flares the first time, and then the final up there near the top on the two-step reading. Let me try that. Nope, not there yet. And these are Acura plated 155 grain 40 S&W.
Did you get your rifle yet, Viejo? Did you get your 22 mag? Has it arrived yet? You still out there? Vanessa Kitty, good to see you, Vanessa. Thanks for joining us. Tactical Fud, Dale Pogue, good to see you all.
Good to see you, Vanessa, Tactical Fud. Appreciate you being here, man. There we go. We're starting to get it. Let me see if it'll, like you said, won't. Here, I know what I'll do. There we go.
Yeah, as soon as you do that, it focuses. It just doesn't like focusing when it's on.
I see that. Appreciate you telling me, because I hadn't figured that part out yet. But all the settings I do know. It's just occasionally I'll forget, that focus setting. And boy, when it's set right, it works good. Okay, I think that's good enough. So I'm gonna zip it down.
Viejo said it was in the mid-70s on the west coast today. That's cool. That's beautiful weather.
I got it
He
too.
also said his rifle gets out of California jail on Saturday. And if you look there, Walter, that one there is my 22 mag. I picked it up before going on vacation. Ruger Precision bolt action. I went for in the end, picked it up in Shields on a really good deal. So I haven't done an unboxing and nothing on it yet, but it's sitting there ready to go. And I managed to get hold of a nice big brick of these Maxi Mag 22 mag 500 round, and they all come individually packed. I don't know if you've seen these. Hopefully these will work well. They come in little packs of 50. So they had them on a fairly decent deal, so I picked them up just to try them. But I think I'm going to go with what CW says, is to buy better 22 ammunition, buy good quality stuff.
Trying to find my reading tool for my die ring, lock ring. Can't find it, but I'll make do. Think I should have thought of that before the string, wouldn't you? Hey, what you see is what you get. That may not be tight enough.
New phones are frustrating with close-ups also. These are the Sony's new cameras Uncle Jim we're using, not phones, but yeah, any sort of zoom, they don't like it. It doesn't like to focus when you come in close.
Okay, we got the the Redding two-step dice adjusted. I almost said Lee. That's ready. Now we got to set the bullet seater.
Yeah, I haven't decided on the scope yet. I can't make my decision, to be honest with you. Viejo, I've looked at Monstrum. I've looked at I think CW tell me had to look at Athlon. I've looked at a few, but I can't make my mind up. I want something with adjustable turrets that you can just adjust it from the outside without having to use a coin or nothing, or take the caps off. I want adjustable turret tower. And but other than that, like I said, with me going away straight away after buying it, I just didn't have a chance to pick anything up and have a look. But I'll do some research probably over the weekend, and I'll decide which one and get one ordered up.
Okay, I'm doing the seater. Turn it down till it touches the die and back off about 3 turns, which I got a mark on it. So 1, 2, 3. I may have to adjust that because that may not be exactly right. And I don't have a lot of experience doing lead dies, So bear with me. I don't do Lee much. I do mostly Reading for almost 10 years. But let's try this.
ULR is out there. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I think you said hi to Colt 1927 earlier.
Yeah, good to see you, Colt. He's one of our regulars. Appreciate you being here. Boomstick, thank you for coming in.
Good to see you.
Yeah, appreciate you guys dropping by. Let me see what I can do with this cedar that I'm not used to. I do have, I'm going to use this. Let me talk about this a minute. This here, guys, is not just a case gauge. This is a bullet overall diameter seating gauge. It not only checks, the sizing, it checks, like if your bullet's too long, it will not go down in this flush. Oops, excuse me. So this here actually, supposedly when you get this, where it goes into it, it's supposed to fit all the guns. And I have tested it and it does work. So this here is kind of a guide, especially for new people. And you got to say a round here, which I have no data on this round at all. It's accurate. I was going to call them and ask them what they recommend for the seating depth. I didn't have time, but this here does that. So let me get this adjusted and let me get my calipers out and my book. Hang on. I should have done that.
Ballistic has joined us. Good to see you, Bubba. Thanks for jumping in.
Let's see. I think I did a generic bullet on this, if I remember. It's been a while. Whoa. I need better shells. There we go. Hang on, guys. I got to go in there and cut my phone off. It's in the kitchen screaming bloody murder. Be right back. Let me...
Cool. He's just gone and get his phone. You can hear it ringing away in the background there. Yeah, so I'll probably, talking to Walt, I'll probably do an unboxing on the new rifle during the week. I need to do a little unboxing on that and try and decide which way I'm going to go with the scope. Like I said, I want turrets on the top.
Okay, I am here. Let me look up the 40 S&W. It's been a while. I should have did this before the show, but I can figure it out live. Let me see. According to them, it's 1.135 on that one. Let's see. And that's on 125 grain. I said I got 155 grain. Let's see. And basically, it's a silver tip. Mine's basically just full jacket. So, total metal jacket. I forget what I used the last time. Let's see. I'll try 1.125 and see how it seats. If it don't, I'll take it down to the total metal jacket at 165 grain is 1.120 right now. This is in Lyman 10th, 50th edition. I don't have a cast. Let me see. Let me go back here for the lead. Nope. No, don't have it here. You think Lyman would do it? Okay. The 150 grain hollow point is 1.100, which is 1.100. Let me get my get calipers out here. Yeah, I bet that was a fun trip. I'd love to go there. I'd love to go on the West Gate, take a look at it, go on the roof. I'd like to walk on that stage there that Elvis walked on, all that cool stuff. He was the first, singer to ever do a residency in Vegas. He's the one that started all that. And let's see what we got here. I know this is too long. I'm just going to check it right quick. Oh yeah, see right here. You all can. I wish I had my remote now. You can see it sitting up. Now, the more I lower that bullet, seat that bullet, it'll eventually go right down. and go in there. Let me see what the overall length is, just to see, to check it. Oh yeah, way off, 1.176. We're quite a ways off. I'm gonna take it down a little fast because the, see, 1.106. Now I can do 1.100 on some bullets. 1.120 on total metal jacket, 165 grain. Let's see what it does. See what I'm talking about? Totally seats. As soon as I lowered the bullet, seated that bullet more, it fit this case gauge. This case gauge makes sure you get the length right for your chamber. Now, does it take the place of a chamber? No, I still like to have the chamber. My brother, I told him again a few weeks ago, I said, I need your chamber. I said, I've been telling you for 2 years maybe. I said, I need that chamber so I can, check it. So right there, we'll go at it. I'm going to seat the next one a little taller just to see how it works out with the EGW gauge. So let's do a little bit more here. Yeah, I'd love to go to Vegas. I've been following a lot of rock history of Laurel Canyon, where the Doors and John Lennon stayed, and where Manson killed Sharon Tate. I've been following all the rich history of that area. It's on a mountain, like a mountaintop. I want to go right out there in my car. I think it'd be cool. And you get to see all the houses where the Doors stayed at. All the stars, Hendrix, John Lennon, David Mintz, used to interview him. He was John Lennon's friend. They used to hang out at David Mintz's house. What's weird about Laurel Canyon is, when you go there, it has a mine trolley, like a mine shaft. You get in down at the bottom of the hill, and it takes you up a railroad track to your house, almost like a mine track. Not a railroad track, but a mine track. It's wild, guys. I didn't realize it was that way there. I'd heard of it for decades, history of it, but. Let's take it. Whoops, gotta size it. We're gonna flare it, and I'm gonna let me take the lube off. I don't like to do it in a flare die. Probably could, wouldn't matter. Yeah, this is brand new 500 rounds of Starline brass. Okay. I'm going to back this out some, because remember I wanted to go a little longer just to see when it would seat, because I'm kind of doing an experiment here, not only for you all, but for me too. Okay, seated this a little longer. Let's see what it does in the EGW gauge. Okay, 1.801, that's 181, that's way too long. Hold on a minute. Get it down a little bit. 1.53, 1.153. I bet it won't seat. Nope. Sticks up. So we know, and we know that length is kind of long anyway, according to the book. So let's turn it down a little. I want to try to get it to right where it seats in the case gauge. 1.151. Nope. Still sticking up. And we're out of the range anyway, but I'm just kind of taking it slow, getting there. Take it down a little bit. Watch me overdo it. Okay, 1.121. Okay, we know some of them are 1.120, 1.115 on the 40. One lead is 1.090 on a what is it, 150 grain number 2 alloy lead bullet, 40 S&W. Okay, let's try this one. Not quite flush, but I guarantee you, most likely, last I tested this on a 9mm, it worked in the gun. So I've noticed I don't always have to go flush right here. If it's real close, even with a tiny hump, it still seems to chamber in my my gun. I don't know if this will in my brother's gun because I don't have the barrel here at all. Let's take it down just a little bit here. And I'll wait till it seats all the way. And let's let it seat all the way just to see. 1.1 18. Huh. Okay, let's see what it'll do. I got two of these gauges, EGW. Back then they were 20 bucks a piece. Almost right there. Almost flush.
I can see
Let me measure it
OL
again.
one guy just jumped on.
1.18.
OL one guy. I sent this parcel out to you.
1.18. Okay.
I put a wrong address on it.
Very close. I guarantee you this will probably work in my brother's gun. I just don't have it here. It's not flush, but it's right there. You just barely see it, the hump. Now I'll take it down a little more just to see where it does actually go flush at here.
Sorry,
Just a
OL
little.
one guys, because I get this read.
Let's see what it does.
I get it sent this week, so my fault. I put a wrong
A
address.
little
on it.
lower, a little bit more.
You'll be
Right
on.
now we're at, with these Acura bullets, we're at 1.115. And some of these, you can go at what? 1.1, yeah, 115. Lead, you can go 1.090, so we know we can go a little bit more. Let's try that. See what it does.
Bombadad has jumped on. Good to see you, Bombadad.
Almost
Good, Jimmy.
flush.
How the vet?
And the length is 1.112. Still not quite flush, but I think it would still, it's just barely up when you run your finger across it. This would chamber. I can almost bet money on it. If I had my brother's gun here, I could chamber this. But we'll take it down a little bit more. Let's see what we got here. We're at 1.108. It should be starting to, yep. What did I say? 1.118? There it is. Totally flush. So basically having this, I don't have my brother's gun here. Right now this should chamber in his 40. And probably most everybody's 40. And that's why I like these gauges. They're probably higher now. I mean, like I say, I got them back when they were 1999. And I got a 40 and it does 6 bullets. Yeah, count there. 6 holes in it, 6 holes in the 9mm. I have a 9.2 here. This is the 40. And this is actually my brother's. He bought it. So we got the length on this Acura bullet without calling the factory and without no recipe in a book. But now, beginners, disclaimer, do not do this like I'm doing and load this round looking in a book, looking for similar rounds without data until you learn what you're doing. Give it time. Don't do it right off because you get yourself in trouble. And start low and you'll be okay. Me, there is no data on this in this book, so I'm kind of making it up. But it's about 1.109 and it's working. Seats flush. And it'd probably chamber never at 40 out there. So now the crimp, I don't really know if there's no point in it. It's actually a dummy round. What did I do on the crimp? Just turn it a half if I remember.
Put your earphones in.
Yep. What did I do on the crimp?
Hey, Wolf. Thanks to see.
Got a touch shell
joining
on the
us.
factory.
You.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna set this up right fast. I do like factory crimp dies. I do like Lee dies on them. I don't like taper as much, but I do like the Lee. Let's see. Touch shell holder.
Yeah, that's
I think you
not
touch it.
Bombadad. You gotta be so
All right, we're
careful.
touching the shell holder. I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up and slowly wiggle the die until it, like all of us do, and turn it down.
Probably, Bombadad, you'd probably be better off going to Gene, reloading from the hot pot. He works with public ammunition, and he'll do you a good deal. Probably cheaper than eBay. So you know you're going to get
Probably it
the
right there.
and you won't get ripped
Yep.
off.
There it is. factory crimp die. And you only need to turn it like a quarter, less than a quarter. I think Echo used to say a half a turn or a quarter turn. I kind of play it by ear there. You don't want to crush it hard. You just want to lightly, crimp it. You can test it on your bench. You can sit in, like right here, I can sit here and measure this with the calipers, 1.109. I'm going to use the bench and I'm going to push on it. Now I could chamber it a gun too, but I can't do it in a live. And it in a magazine, and it might show up that I have a bullet moving backward. But we're going to sit there and push on the bench a couple of times. This is the old, what we call it, the homeboy way to do it. Simple. All right. Still the same, 1.109. There we are. That is completed. I enjoyed it because I hadn't messed with these dies. I hadn't loaded on a lead die in a while. And they're really simple to do. They're not difficult at all. So I'll write this down. I'll know what to set my length, and I'll have to do my work up my powder charge next. But I will leave that off YouTube. If I do, I'll do dummy round. Put it that way. So hang on, guys. Let me get this camera back. Right here's my big old giant mic stand. That's what I use to mount the camera on for right now. I could have bent the gooseneck, probably been all right. Actually, it might have been better, but I hate moving that. That cable is so thick on that gooseneck and stiff. All right, there we are. Let's see. I forget which light. This one. There we go. Now, hold on. I'm in the dark. You guys got any questions on the 40 S&W? Me and Mac will try to help you. If you have any questions on it and you're doing it, email Mac or call him or call me and we'll help you out on these 40. I love 40. To me, it just takes more powder. I know it's controversial because it's so-called GOV round, but still, it's a good round. I like it. If I was going to get hit, I'd rather get hit with a 9 versus this. Now, not a hot 9 or a plus P, but just a standard old white box 9. But there we go. Anybody have any questions? Probably not. Oh, hang on. I see. Stupid me. Unplug me. Sorry about that, guys. What you see, what you get. I seen your mouth moving and pointing. I knew then. I said, oh, my sound. See this thing? It's on a long cable. Right here. Okay, now, does anybody have any questions? Anybody want to?
Can you hear me now, Elliot?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get your attention for the last 15 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay, just sit back and just sit back. I wasn't looking at the monitor. I'm just talking. I hope it went okay just talking.
Yeah. So, question you had earlier, Uncle Jim asks, how's the vet doing?
I went a few weeks ago. He said 1 to 2 weeks. I went, what was it, Friday? I think it was Friday. I went down there and talked to him. He actually, usually you can kind of tell the way he acts. He's BSing you. He actually started thinking, he said, bring your car down here. He said, no, I mean your motor. He said, bring your motor down here soon. He said, I'll get to it on the 20th. He said, I'll pull it in then. I said, okay. I said, I'll get everything down then. And so hopefully on the 20th, the way he works, he does side hustle jobs, how a shop does, and they keep the big work on the side. I suspect it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks to finish it, to get it running and all that. And when I said it, because I used to work in the shop, he says, yeah. I said, I figured it, because he has to answer the phone sometimes. He has to do other work, the quick cash money, But he does pretty good. He can move them out. He moved 7 out one time, and God, I can't remember exactly how long. It seemed like 6 to 8 weeks. 8 weeks, 7 cars. Installs. So he's pretty fast. He can knock them out. I'm not exactly sure on that number, but he's pretty quick with it. But yeah, hey Boa, what's up, man?
And Bamba Dad got ripped off on eBay. He tried buying 1,000 rounds of 9mm, once fired with a matched head stamp. To be honest with you, Bamba Dad, if you ever see something like that coming up when they say once fired and all matched head stamp, I'd be very careful because it's hard to get 1,000 rounds of matched head stamp used brass. So I'm sorry you got ripped off, but check out the website Republic Ammunition. That's where Gene is. And if you check out Georgia's Shooting Connection on a Friday night, Gene is always on there. Maybe drop him a message and he might send you his contact details. You can deal with him direct. But at least you know you're probably not going to get all matched head stamps, but you know you'll get good stuff and they're not going to rip you off.
Yeah, it is rare to get matching head stamps. That's kind of, I don't see that often. Hang on, guys.
Hasbro's jumped on. Good to see you, Hasbro.
There we go. Tweaking the camera.
Yeah, I heard about you pointing at guns and getting kicked off. You're not supposed to do that. You've got to follow the rules. So get one of those Mickey Mouse pointers that Gene's got. Looks like a little finger. And then you can just point with that then and they can't say then you're touching it with one of those Mickey Mouse pointers. But that sucks that you got kicked off. That's pretty bad.
Let's let me get, what time is it now? Oh yeah, wow. Okay, hang on. Let me do the giveaway too. Get it going here. Or do you want to do it? Are you able to? I hate to put everything on you, but you are the co-host.
What do you want to do, Tori?
Giveaway two, Pound Freedom 1776. I think. Let me look at it here. I think that's it. Yeah, Pound Freedom 1776. We'll change it another time. I'll just leave it that way. Oh, that's right.
I haven't got access to this. I've just gone in there. You'll have to pop that up yourself.
Yeah, I got you. I know what's going on now. Yeah.
What you say? Hashtag freedom
1776. Let me see.
Any guys want to get in the draw for tonight? It's hashtag freedom 1776. Just going to put one out there now so you can see it.
Let's see. I'm having trouble getting to the. I've got the same browser, but it's not coming up. I've got it bookmarked. Giveaway tools thing. Okay, I know what to do. Hang on. I see now. I got it now. Here we go. Giveaway tool. All right. Choose the stream. Hashtag. Okay, let me make sure I spelled it right. No, I did at. Go figure. I can't see in the dark here hardly. There we go. Hashtag Freedom 1776. Start collecting. Let me go down here and put it on the. Well, I don't have to put it on the screen yet. So hang on. I am new at this. Pardon?
How many entries have you got?
Well, I just did it. So let me see. Well, here we go. 8 entries right now. We'll give it a few more minutes. 8 people.
For any guys that you think you did it earlier, the hashtag freedom76, just bang it in again because he's just set it up now. So hopefully that we won't miss anybody. So just put hashtag freedom1776 in again and you'll be in the draw for the giveaway then.
Let's see. Got so many windows open. Let's see. Oh, there's a window that said to give away too. I could have used. Okay. Let me go ahead and put it in the present. Share screen.
Bamba Dad saying that primers have jumped up quite a bit this week in price.
Let's see. Ain't that something? I know it's not. I'm going to remove that right now so we don't block Mac and me. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous. I've been seeing some somebody Powder Valley had free hazmat the other day. I was going to post it in Highboy form and I forgot. Somebody else had free hazmat too. I forget who did that though. Theo says is a real drinker, straight from the keg. Oh yeah, yeah. This is actually called a Bubba mug. You get it at Academy and Walmart. I've got two of them, one for spare.
MJ would have jumped on me saying, "How many Dylans is enough? You can never have enough Dylans."
You guys know what I want. I will sell that 650 in a heartbeat. I want that doggone RL 1100. I wish they had it when it was cheaper, but man, I like that press. Now, granted, I probably would process it and probably wouldn't use it like Mac. I'd use it for certain things. Bulk 223, maybe 9223. Primers. Uncle Jim says I'm buying used. Yeah.
Probably get
Appreciate
them
you
for
guys.
you, Uncle Jim.
Let me see how many we got in the giveaway. Here's what you'll get, guys. Hang on, let me show you this. I'm supposed to have one out in a pack. Oh, well, I don't. Let me. Oh, I know where it's at. Hang on, guys. Where's my bag? Where's my bag? There I go, talking like Bill Clinton again. Oh, let me see. Well, it's here somewhere. I'll have to find it another time. Anyway, you get. I'll rip it open. I'll rip it open hillbilly style with my teeth. Not hillbilly, but hillbillies. Here you go. Little morale patch, standard size, 1776 is what you'll get. Give me time, guys. I got a lady I got to get with to give me channel stickers, and I got to get that done. And I'm gonna may get some T-shirts with AR on it, my channel on it too. I got a connection on that too. Let's see what Bob's saying there. I used to think this was a nice place. Now with YouTube, Felons, VAO, Hasbro, and AR, I'm not too sure. Wanted, MacMan, AR, we're all wanted. We got
Willie
booted off.
Good to see you, Willie.
Oh yeah, good to see you, Willie. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we've had quite a few on. Not bad. Let me see how many we've captured. Let me see. Still 8. That's weird. Come on, guys. More than 8 people. I know it ain't the great thing to get, but hey, it's free. And so I get the stickers and a few other things. We'll do maybe 2, 3 items. At least 2 items. We'll do. I was thinking, is that giveaway thing even working? It just stays on 8. If I refresh, I know I'll lose it, right?
No, don't refresh it.
Yeah,
I think most of the guys have put in anyway, so I think you're
okay.
Probably so.
All right, hang on. Let me get. We'll go ahead and do a draw. Bama Dad, good to see you, man. He says I load all my name on my Dylan XL 750 and Redding T7. Yo, you can't go wrong with that. I love Redding T7, and I wish I had. Now I would like to have that 4119, but I can't afford it. But I haven't used a Dylan in a while. My Dylan is mint and it has upgrades. I was gonna sell it, and I'm still pondering it. It's just like it was the day I took it out of the box, brand new. I have used it, but I don't get my presses dirty. I clean them up after I use them, typically. Even my presses, I don't decap on them because it messes up. All that powder gets on your RAM, ends up eating up your clearances on your RAM. I use the Forester coax to deprime. Now I have deprime, of course, on the Dylan. That's okay. But good Alabama Reloader here. Hey man, thank you for dropping in. I was watching his video the other day. He's doing a live stream the other day. I told him my mother was born in Piedmont, I think Piedmont, Alabama. My grandmother was born in Piedmont. God, we have long roots, man, in Virginia, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas. I mean, you name it. My family does. It's got a lot of Methodist preachers. Even got some generals in the Civil War, believe it or not. I won't go into it because it's controversial. Not the Civil War, but who my relative is. It would probably blow your mind if I said it, so I'll just think about it. I can't say his name, but appreciate you coming in, Alabama Reloader. Check this channel out, guys. Anybody want to drop their link before we end the show tonight? Type in 1776. It'll drop you a link for your channel. And I'm going to go ahead and do a draw. Let me see. Add to the thing. I think we still got. Wait a minute. Let
Yeah, it
me
was
look
up
at
there.
some. Yeah. Oh, we got 10. Okay. Let me get back to the software here. There we are. Here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and do a draw.
Hey, Gene.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you, Gene. Appreciate you dropping in, brother. Here we go. Give him a minute because he just dropped in. Hashtag Freedom 1776 to get a morale patch. Give me time, guys, and I'll get more stuff. I promise, man. It's just, I was going to wait till I got more stuff and then do it, but hey, at least it's one item. It only cost me an envelope to send it. Got you guys about ready? Yeah, good to see you, Gene. Appreciate you coming in here. Willie Marino. Drop you link. Gene, just type in no freedom, just 1776 before we end the show. And plug, promote. And I hope you, here we go, guys. We're going to draw, if I remember how to draw.
Just hit the draw button in the middle.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see.
There you go.
Here we go. I don't want to win. I can't win. I didn't type it in. Oh, Viejo.
Viejo.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Viejo won. Congratulations, Viejo.
Hey, Gene. Bamba Dad is on you tonight, and he got ripped off on brass for buying some brass from eBay. They ended up sending him an empty box, so I told him to get hold of you at Republic Ammunition, and you'll be able to sort 9mm brass out for him. So I don't know if you want to drop your channel link, and he can save it and then email you, or does he need to get in touch with Republic Ammunition? Just put a little note in there for Bamba Dad and see how he wants to do it. Because I told him to stay away from buying brass on eBay. Just come straight to you.
Check Capital. Is it Capital? They do it. Who else? I'm trying to think. One in Everglades Ammo. They have it. They're a good reputable company down in Florida. Once fired. I'm trying to think of other names now. Look on ammoseek.com and you can just find the cheapest price you can get, and they're legit. But they sent him a box empty? Seriously?
Yeah, he bought 1,000 rounds of once fired, match head stamped. When he got the box, it still sealed with nothing in there.
Boy, that's dirty.
Bamba Dad, if you look there, Republic Ammunition, just copy that down, and they'll take care of you. Really nice bunch of guys, good company, and they won't do you wrong.
Yeah, I got to get with Gene about some primers here down the road here, not long from now.
Shane, 44 Mag, jumped in there. Good to see you, Shane.
Good to see you, Shane. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it, brother. Last week we had, 26, we had 2 people new, brand new, but my stream went kaput. That was, Hasbro was sitting there saying, the stream's gone. I went, what? Anyway, I hope that made sense what I did tonight. On that 40, it's easy to do. I used a Redding 2-step expander. I love it. I love that expander. It just, you seen me set it up by feel. Perfect, where the bullet sit in it. Don't even have to do nothing to it. But got Rusty Shackelford. He's joined us.
Good to see you, Rusty.
Yep. Appreciate all you guys, man. You new guys, we appreciate you coming in here, man, giving us a shot. I do different things too. Sometimes me and Mac, and a few others will talk, do a panel. Gene, you ever want to come on a panel, you're welcome. I usually say that in the side chat. You guys want to come on occasionally and we'll talk, plug your stuff. That's fine. I'm going to do some interviews too. And I'm going to do some videos on my rifle. Oh, I did call Aero Precision today. They told me the way mine was clocking, and I knew something was wrong, that I have a bad barrel nut. So they not only sent this, they were supposed to send me 2 packs. They sent me 1. That's why I called them initially. But me and the guy got into discussion on how this thing clocks and times. And he said, I built a lot of them. They don't do that. And I says, okay. I said, well, it's doing it. I said, you don't even have to have a torque wrench, to clock a barrel nut. Typically, it's not important. You can do without it. And he believed me. And he says, I'm gonna send you a new barrel nut when it comes in stock. It's on back order. So I'm gonna get another pack of these free. So I'll get 12 of these total, and then I'll get a brand new barrel nut for the Atlas R1 handguard. And that's the core series 223-556 Wild barrel I'm doing from Criterion.
See that, Elliot? Gene said he'd come on next week. Send him an invite for next week.
Sure will, man. Yeah, love to have you guys on here, man. And we try to talk most gun stuff. Occasionally I do wonder in the like earlier I was talking a little bit about, not politics, but discussing the issues. I don't really want to give my opinions per se because it ends up causing a problem. But I do like talking about news, what I'm hearing, and you guys was talking a little bit about what the good news in the 2A community. So that's a good thing. G. Wells was in here earlier. Check him out. He does a lot of 2A stuff. So, oh yeah, VL, you gotta send me your address. I'll have to mail it to California. Let's see. Yeah, so was it last week we had, week before last we had Viejo on. Yeah, 3 of us that last week. But, there's Scott Smith. What's up?
Hey, Scott.
Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Good to have you on here. Me and Mac do everything, don't we, Mac? I mean, Mac does more. He's got more gear. But I try to, I got things I'll do on, like I can throw dummy powder. Hint. But I do the instant indicator. Sometime I've did a few shows on that. I may do the 40 a little bit more with the crimping and priming it. At this point, it was just no primer and nothing around. But I'm positive it's around a chamber in my brother's chamber because it sit perfect for the profile. But I like those EGW. And like I say, I tested it with on the 9, it was slightly above the EGW checker. I put it in my gun and cycled it. It cycled just about perfect. So I do kind of know the range it'll cycle at, even if it sticks up a little bit. But
Viejo says he's going to send you a message on High Boys Forum.
Okay, yeah.
Get the address, okay?
That's good. Appreciate it. Yeah. I was on there today for a little bit. Posted my stream. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here. I know Max worked all day. He's tired. I know he's hungry probably. We got 27 on. Thank you, guys. You rock, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I appreciate Mac for being here. He's always with me. I appreciate that. He's been with me since the early days, actually. You look back on it. Guys, time's flying. You know that? It really is.
It really does.
Let's see, Bama Dad says, did you see the communist in the White House wants to be? Yeah, I know. True. I know.
That was something to do with triggers, wasn't it?
Pardon?
Isn't it something to do with triggers? They're trying to ban the Glocks because they can bring those cheap triggers in from China, those auto triggers or something. Is that what they're trying to do?
I heard about the auto triggers coming in. They were using it, but I don't know what they're going to do with it. I mean,
you can make them for Glocks, and you can buy them from China, and that's why they're trying to ban Glocks because it's so easy to put an auto trigger in them.
Well, yeah, but you got to remember that they have said this. We want to ban any gun that has a magazine. Every gun that has a magazine. Think about that for a minute. That's a lot. And that includes shotguns. Some shotguns have magazines. Typically don't, but some do now. You got to
Willie Morano's asking, best and worst reloading equipment you have bought. I've got a lot of nice stuff. I'm trying to think of the worst stuff I've ever bought.
Let me think of that. The worst I've ever bought me is the brown wooden ball, the brass trimmer by Lee. I can't stand that thing. Matter of fact, anybody want it, I may give it away. It'll do 223. I think I got the caliber 223, 5.56, if I remember right. I don't know if I got the 308, but I may have. It's been sitting in a thing over here for years. Me, I'm getting the world's finest trimmer. I don't know if I'm going to get the one with the interchangeable yet. I haven't decided. But what else? You can't think of anything? What's the best then, Matt? You've got.
I'd go for obviously my Zero press, which is right there. Yep. Probably one of the best presses I've got for precision stuff. And then obviously the FX 120 scale and V4 trickler is awesome. And that Henderson case trimmer I recently bought, that thing is absolutely amazing. So those are probably the three really good things, especially for when it comes to precision stuff for rifles. Worst, I don't know. I can't think of what my worst would be.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too.
If I got anything tucked away, yeah, but I always tend to do quite a bit of research on stuff and watch a lot of videos and talk to people before I buy stuff to make sure that I don't end up getting a donkey. But no, I've been pretty lucky, really. There's not much. I think the first Dillon I bought was the square deal. That was a little bit notchy and stuff. I didn't really like the square deal Dillon. I didn't keep that for very long. 550 was a good press. 650 is a good press. So yeah, I'd probably say the square deal was probably one of the worst things I invested in. But I think I flipped it. I bought it new, flipped it, and got my money back on it, so I didn't lose out anything.
I was asking Walter about this press here recently. In a comment, I think it was. Yeah. I may still get the Lee turret. Seriously. I kind of want that press. I've been wanting it for several years. And I want to get it set up like Uncle Jim, put the 40 set up, get the 9mm set up, and just bam, throw it in there, boy, and go to town. That's what I want. The thing about the T7, I can't, I'll be honest, I can't afford the heads. So I just break the dies down all the time, and set them back up, which is good experience, especially if you're starting out. So don't discount it. You should do it for a while to get good at it. And he says, what, if you guys use the Lee auto drum, their new PTX expander plugs rock. Okay. Yep. I know I didn't like the, my brother bought these here, the Deluxe 40 S&W. And I told him, I said, I don't like that thing that's expander in there, powder through expander. And I told him, I said, well, I bought the Redding on sale. And even though I don't own the dies, I'm sure he'll leave them here with me until I take my, what does Neil Bort say, dirt nap? Oh boy. But, Bama I want one more press. I want a Redding Big Boss. Here you go. There's the Big Boss 2. And it's a good press, man. I mean, there's not one single slack in the ram in this Big Boss. Matter of fact, I'll move it over here and we'll do some shows around it. It's good. It's actually tighter and better than I wouldn't say better, but tighter than my turret. The ram is, the fit, the finish, the linkage, everything's just don't move much. Right there, you can hear this, probably. This here don't move, barely. So yeah, Big Boss 2 is a good press, man. You won't go wrong with it.
Colt says his best is the Zero press, which I agree with, and his worst was the Lee hand loader set, the metal tubes. That's what he doesn't like. So
I'll check that auto drum out. Let's see.
Hasbro likes using his auto drum on the Dillon 550.
Yeah, I agree, Uncle Jim. I've been wanting that turret, man, after watching all your videos over the years. I like the head set up like that. It's awesome. Got Rusty Shackelford says, just get a barn find. You can get them used on eBay. A lot of RCBSs you'll see used. You don't typically see a lot of Big Boss used, though. I haven't. But you see a lot of RCBS presses sometimes. Even the antique ones on eBay. Gene says, Walter, you're spending my money again. Willie Marino, I got a Big Boss also. Cool. Yeah, it's a good press. I did have an issue once, but I won't get into that story, and it got corrected. But this press here, I've thought about selling it, and I can't because it's just so good. I'll probably do 308 on it sometimes. 308 on it, most likely. I do. If I do 308, when I used to do 308, I did it on the Forester, and before I got the Forester, I did it on the Big Boss. I didn't do it on the turret. And also, I do Redding bushing Type S bushing dies for 308, and I have it. Check this out, guys. I have got every size brass you could think of right here. There's a one for 308. Wait a minute. Here. There's the Redding. That's the bushing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes to cover thin brass to thick brass on the Type S die. So I can adjust it based on whatever brass I have. So I bought that years ago. I didn't get the titanium, I just bought the steel. But they work good. What that does is the Type S, it helps you control the neck tension. You don't crush your neck. Full length dies typically kind of crush your neck a lot. MacMan uses the Type S. At least he did at one time, I remember.
So Willie Morano's asking, hey, is that true that Hodgkins bought RCBS? I don't know. I haven't heard. Has anybody heard anything about that?
I haven't heard anything about it.
That too.
Bama Dad just started. Oh, that's going to be cool, Bama Dad. Oh, okay.
I got a Ruger precision rifle here. I just bought Bamba Dad, but it's in 22 mag, so I won't be reloading for it. But I just bought one of those precision rifles. They're pretty sweet. I
seen CW shooting his 22 precision today on a video a little bit. He had a video out. Well, guys, we need to wrap this up. Do what you need to do, Mac. It's been a great show, man. I thank you for being here with me.
No problem.
Appreciate you in the side chat.
Sorry I was late. Good to see everybody in the MSP 1921 that just joined us. Good to see you. So, yeah, thanks for inviting me. The side chat was good. It started to flow. It's bouncing at the moment. Now you brought up a little topic about worst and best presses. Everybody's jumping on board with that. That was really cool. So sorry I missed the show last Monday, guys. Like I said, it was my 29th wedding anniversary, and me and my wife went to Vegas for a long weekend to get away, and we had a great time. So I'll be back to normal this coming Monday, 6 o'clock Arizona, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll be back to normal. I've got a couple of unboxings to do. I've got a busy weekend coming up. I've got to do a bit of work on both tool trucks. We're going to set up to do a promo and a raffle giveaway. So probably all day Saturday, I'm going to be working, but I'm going to try and get out to the range. I keep promising to take some of this new stuff to the range and get some videos done. So fingers crossed I can try and get out Sunday or Monday to do that. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for the invite. Good to see you all, guys. And we will catch you again.
Thank you, Mac, man. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm going to get out. I'm going to get, when I finish my core upper, I got to have a fixed sight or a red dot. Then I'm going to go to the state range, and I'll do a little video hitting steel with it, which I'm hoping to do it in a few weeks, but it depends. Never know with me, but I'm going to try. I mean, I got the upper. I want to at least put it on and take it out and try it out, you know, and shoot it. Especially that barrel. That's a Criterion. That barrel's expensive now. Would I buy that thing now? I don't know. With the price it is now. But appreciate each and every one of you. I'm trying to go up here. Hasbro jumped in. Who else here? Uncle Jim was with us. Somebody else I seen.
Woods jumped in. Good to see Woods.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Woods. Willie Murray. No. Somebody I seen. Bama Dad. Make sure I ain't missed anybody. I'm not going to really. Scott Smith was with us. Gene from Reloading from the Hot Pot was with us earlier. Shane 44 Mag. If you're still listening, I appreciate you dropping in. Sometimes we get to talking and we kind of overlook you, but we don't mean to. Especially if we're doing a part tutorial. As you've seen, I just forgot all about it. I wonder why Mac was so quiet. Yeah. I was in the zone, man, reloading. When I'm reloading, I don't think of nothing much else.
You were in the zone.
Yeah. Hasbro, make sure I ain't missing anybody. We mostly called you out, me and Mac, throughout the night. I'm just trying to see if we make sure we didn't miss anyone, and we'll sign off here tonight. Alabama Reloader was with us. I appreciate him dropping by. One guy was with us, him Gabriel, Uncle Jim. Good to see you, Uncle Jim. Brutal Bob. Colt, 1927, of course, Mac. Bubba was with us. Can't forget Bubba. Triclops, check his channel out, guys. You guys want to type in 1776, drop your link. Better do it quick because I'm about to sign off. Appreciate y'all being here. I had a good time tonight.
Cool.
So even doing a tutorial with somebody, to me it was good. I just need to plug my port up next time. See, that's the thing. I need to tape it probably where it won't, come undone. But guys, I appreciate you all being here, man. It means a lot to us. You guys rock. We'll check you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll try to post it at least a day in advance, maybe two. I still may do a stream before Mac occasionally, just drop it in there. Because that's probably if I do an interview, it's probably going to be Monday before Mac show. So we'll go interview straight into Mac show Monday. So,
Sounds good.
You guys take care. Have a great one.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.